My name is Hafsa. I was raised by my mother, who has always been anti-religion. She's not even atheist. She just hates the entire subject of religion with a passion. When I was 9 years old, I saw my neighbor friends getting picked up by the Christian church bus. I wanted to spend more time with my friends, so I asked my mom if I could go next week. Between me and my friends asking, she let me go. I quickly became entranced by it all. I was saved as a Christian, baptized and all, at age 11. My mother was furious that I'd done this, and I started being persecuted for my faith, lightly at first. As time progressed, and I attempted to do what was preached, such as wearing dresses, no tattoos or piercings, etc., my mom grew more angry, and we started actual fighting over the issues. As I grew, trying to avoid the anger, I spent more time at church, seeking refuge. What I started to realize, however, was that there wasn't enough answers. I got the line, God works in mysterious ways, more often than not. After many years of stupidity of my mother's and my own, I was married and moved out. The marriage was to someone of no faith, and it didn't go all that well either. This was about the time I started to give up on Christianity, ending up pretty jaded about religion in general. After the fact, I was soon homeless. I had no family or friends to turn to for help, so I lived on the streets, living from charity of food pantries and a few good people. It was in this part of my life I turned to paganism. It seemed more pure than other religions, the original faith of sorts. Of course, that didn't last either. Things fell apart, and we had to bail. My friend's friend had inherited a house out of state, and we didn't know what else to do, so we went along with her. I finally got another job, but it didn't last long. So I moved in with her and her now fiancé. The fiancé got a job, my friend got a job, and I eventually got a job as well. Things were finally looking up until our shared car broke. The mechanic quoted 3 days to fix it all. My friend rented a car to get everyone to work, kept it for a week before having to just quit her driving job. Her fiancé had issues getting to work regularly, and I was pretty much just stuck at home. Throughout my life, I've had a number of dreams that have evoked strong emotions in me. Right around the time of the car breaking, I had a shocking dream involving myself and the patron goddess I used to worship. I woke up completely in shock, and I felt almost abandoned. I immediately started an in-depth research of most world religions, current and ancient. With no job and nowhere to go, I focused all my energy on this new topic of research. I started as a way to know what occurred in the dream. By the end, however, I was searching for who I should give authority to. I made a spreadsheet of all these religions, and over time got down to a top 5. Islam was one of those top 5. I did more reading into each of them. I found a website that sent out a free Quran and ordered it. I found more and more truths and answers. My Quran arrived, and I also wondered how the Muslims were in real life, not just through happily edited books and sites. I found there were Islamic servers on Discord. I joined one, and the people were so friendly. They were so excited I was asking questions, and I felt right at home. By the time I finished reading the Quran, I had more files and books to read with my new friend's help. I was already helping some of the newer people coming to the server with basic questions. I thought about it a good while after and realized I had no idea why I hadn't become Muslim yet. My only fear was that it would end like my time as a Christian, jaded. I looked more into those same questions I'd asked years ago and was shocked to find the answers to those questions and more, all logically shown and answered in Islam. Reading the Quran more, I started praying, following YouTube, to Allah, asking for guidance, asking if this was the right path. Shortly after, I had no more doubts, and over voice chat in a Discord server, I became a Muslim. I can look back now and see how everything, even the current trials I face, are part of a much greater plan. All the sorrow and pain were nothing when I see where it led me. I no longer fear homelessness or hunger. I no longer feel angry about the situation. Even if I'm on the streets again tomorrow, it's worth it, knowing that it's all temporary and that I had this chance to find Allah before the end.